We have Adama Kane. Adama Kane will be speaking on building climate resilience through urban green spaces in Senegalese cities, assessing knowledge, satisfaction, and willingness to pay. In the next 5 minutes, we should be done with Adama Kane presentation from Senegal. So the floor is yours. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. It is a great pleasure for me to be here today to present at the Global STEAM Conference. My name is Adama Kane, and I'm a PhD candidate in climate change economics within the WASCAL program. WASCAL is West African Science Survey Center on Climate Change and Adapted Land Use at Sheikh Anta Diop University of Dakar. So I'm working on building climate resilience through urban green spaces, urban agriculture, through urban green spaces in Senegalese cities, assessing knowledge, satisfaction, and willingness to pay. We notice that today over 4.4 billion people live in urban area, according to the World Bank, and by 2015, nearly 70% of the global population will live in cities, according to the report most recently. And in Africa and Asia, we have nearly 90% of urban growth will occur in Asia and Africa. And this Africa urban population will triple to 1.3 to 1.4 billion by 2015. We can see it in this graph, which show us the rapid urbanization from 1950 to 2050. And this urbanization increased consumption pattern and pressure on sustainability. And for this objective is to know, firstly, what is the knowledge of green cities and urban green spaces in Senegal. And the theoretical framework is environmental awareness theory. We apply this theory to understand more what is the impact of urban green spaces in Senegalese cities. And Senegalese cities, urban green spaces enhance quality of life by promoting physical activity, improving public health, and offering ecological services. And about the satisfaction of the management or preservation of the urban green spaces, we apply the theory of planned behavior because these urban green spaces play a key role in mitigating climate change effects. And we use the theory of random utility theory to analyze the willingness to pay about urban green spaces management. These urban green spaces foster social equity and environmental sustainability, while financial contributions can support their maintenance and management. And to do this, we do a data collection and survey. And we have 60 cities. We have selected 60 cities in Senegal, which are Dakar, Thiès, Saint-Louis, Diourbel, Ziguinchor, and Kaolack. And for urban household, we have 2,073 urban household, and we do survey with municipalities, with 13 municipalities. And to analyze the knowledge of urban green spaces, we use the MV Probit model to analyze what are the factors influencing knowledge about urban green spaces with multiple binary outcomes. Following the work to Sharna and R in 2022. And for the satisfaction about the management of urban green spaces, we use firstly the ordered logit model and with proportional odds and the go-logit models, according to Ray and al. In 2022 also. And to assess the willingness to pay for urban green spaces management, we use the logit regression simple to analyze what are the perception and what are the perception of Senegalese of urban household in Senegal for willingness to pay about the management of urban green spaces. And our key result are, firstly, we have the MV profit model, and we have the primary education, secondary education, and superior education, which are very significant. And climate change observation also are significant. But main activity services and main activity trade, main activity others are not significant. And also the age of the household and the size of the household. We use this variable according to our theoretical literature review to know what is or what are the most variable which will are more impactful of the knowledge of urban green spaces. And for the ordered generalized logit model, we use firstly the O-logit model, the ordered logit model to analyze the satisfaction about the management of urban green spaces in 6 Senegalese cities. And the result to show us the gender female is significant, and also the main activity trade. People who are doing trade also show us this variable is very significant. And also the education superior, the high level of education is significant. But the others, primary, secondary, and age of the household are not significant in this model. And for the willingness to pay about the management of urban green spaces, we use a logistic regression model to know what is willingness to pay of the urban household in Senegalese cities. And the primary education and secondary education are significant, and also the income of urban household. People are willing to pay when their income are more higher than less. And also people who are more educated are more willing to pay to the management of urban green spaces in Senegalese cities. And here, this table show us what are in this result, what are the determinant and the key findings. Here, I have education, service sector, and climate change exposure, household size, which negatively affect knowledge, and but education increase knowledge, and also the service sector positively influence awareness. And for the satisfaction with urban green spaces management, we have the gender, which report lower satisfaction, possibility due to safety or access concern. And for the education, we have higher education correlated with greater criticism. And for the occupation, we have less satisfied in O-logit, but effect vary in Go-logit. Because on the satisfaction model, we use the firstly O-logit model, and after we use the Go-logit model. And for the Ash household is no significant. And also willingness to pay for green preservation, we have education strong significant, income strong significant, but gender, age, and household are not significant. We to show us to analyze what are the policy implication. Education and income significantly influence awareness and satisfaction and willingness to pay. And policies in Senegal should promote environmental education and equitable access to support sustainable urban development. And key funding on green cities, and in this part is to show what are the perception and what are the attitude of the municipalities on green cities and green spaces in Senegal. And all agents acknowledge there is climate change. We are all very concerned about climate change. And green spaces management increasingly involve communities. In Senegal, we have the municipalities have show programs. We have AgriSen, Proval, we have Promoville, we have Project. And the main challenge is funding gaps and planning issues. And for the municipal green spaces management, we have municipalities lead initiative but face funding constraint in Senegal, and community involvement is growing, enhancing stewardship and resilience. Projects like Project integrate green infrastructure to combat flooding and heat. We have also did the comparison between green spaces on the green economy. The green spaces support green jobs, improve well-being, and strengthen climate resilience. And these municipal policies promoting park and urban farming are key to a sustainable, inclusive, and urban transition. And what are the policy implications of our result? Strengthen public awareness and education on green spaces, promote inclusive governance and community co-management, prioritize targeted investment in urban green infrastructure to enhance resilience, well-being, and sustainability in Senegalese cities. And in conclusion, urban green spaces significantly contribute to building climate resilience in Senegalese cities. And this study, which show us the knowledge, satisfaction, and citizens' willingness to pay, can strengthen their role in advancing sustainable and urban resilient development in Senegal. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation.